Hello, welcome back to the Platinum Kitchen. Today what we're going to show you is an Asian noodle stir fry in our beautiful Platinum Jumbo skillet. This one is fantastic. Look at the shape of this. It's perfect. It uses definitely as a skillet, but it also doubles as our wok. So this is just beautiful. And I'm going to show you here what you can do. On the inside that you will notice, it has our Platinum exclusive polishing. So this one here, oh my goodness, it has our radiant heat conducting on the inside, makes the cooking faster. This one is stunning. This one is just beautiful. What we're going to do here with this, we're going to put it on our stove. We're going to put the lid on, and there's nothing in here right now. And we'll put the lid on, and we're going to turn it on to medium. And what we're going to do, we're going to watch our gauge, which is our Platinum Temp Alert knob, which is right here. We're going to watch our gauge. And when the gauge reaches right to 40, then this is all preheated and it's ready to go, because we are going to fry some chicken in here without any grease, fats, oils, butters, batters, nothing. So it's really like healthy fried chicken. So we're going to show you that, and it's on to medium. Once it hits 40, we know it's preheated, and then we'll start our recipe. So we'll see you in just a minute. All right, welcome back. We are all ready. It's right at 40 degrees that you can see. So that means that it's completely preheated. So this gauge is fantastic. It obviously works when it's filled with food, but it even works when there's nothing in it. And it tells you when your pan is preheated for frying or roasting any of your meats. So this one's ready to go. We're going to take the lid off, and we are going to grab our Platinum Mazdrostal kitchen shears. And I got to show you these. They hook right onto your refrigerator there. These are fantastic. They have a universal eye, so they come right apart, easy for cleaning. This side right here is a serrated knife, so if you want to cut small pieces of bread. And this side over here is a straight blade. We also have right here on the inside here, this is for a nutcracker or a crab leg cracker. We also have a bottle opener and a Phillips head screwdriver right here. So these are the survival utility shears, and the best part, again, come apart for easy cleaning. They're just beautiful. And what we've already done, we've cut up some chicken. Now there's no oil, there's no grease, there's no spray, there's nothing in our jumbo skillet. But what we're going to do, we're going to grab some chicken here. You can use chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks. This is some chicken breast. And we're just going to add, we're going to use our utility shears, and we're going to cut in, oh, you can already hear it frying. And we're going to cut in, again, no grease, no oil. And I'm going to show you, once I do this last little bit here, and just show you how they're all in there, just like so. And you can have a quick peek. And oh my goodness, that just looks fantastic. We've already cut up some of the other chicken, so we're just going to throw that right into the bottom, just like so. Spread it out a little bit. And if you want, which we'll do in just a minute, we're going to grate in some onion. But what I'm going to do first right now, since I touched the chicken, I'm quickly just going to wash my hands. We'll see you in a second. All right, we are back from washing up, and our chicken is still frying. And what we're going to use, watch this. This is one of the best features of our jumbo skillet. We're going to take our big dome lid off, and we're going to turn it upside down, and now it becomes a bowl. So we're going to put that right underneath our Platinum processor, and we're going to get all the great vegetables ready to go. First, what I'm going to do, though, is, let's get all the vegetables going. So I'm going to put on with our Platinum processor. We're going to start with the number 4 cone. This is number 4. Again, all of them are numbered. They're numbered on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What that means, again, is smaller the number, smaller the cut, bigger the number, bigger the cut. Okay? So we're going to open up our food guide here. This is our permanent food guide. And again, Platinum, we have redesigned the Platinum processor. It's not intimidating. It's extremely easy to use. Like we've said before, it's not big and heavy and bulky. This one actually gets used because it's not intimidating at all, and you'll never cut yourself. So we're going to put on the number 4 cone just like so, and we're going to grab some cabbage, and we're going to keep the core of the cabbage in here because this is where all that goodness is. Most people, when you cook cabbage, they cut out the core. We don't want to do that. We want to keep it in here. That's where the most plentiful amount of all the mineral salts are right in here. So we're going to put on the number 4 cone. You're going to see how it's going to string it. It's going to string that cabbage. Look at that come out of there. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, man. Beautiful for stir fry, or for making spring rolls, deep fried spring rolls. And we're going to take our guide and just push that through like that. Never have to put my fingers on the blade. We're going to grab another one right here, and we're going to put that right through. It's great for lettuce if you want to do fish tacos, and you slice the lettuce like this. This is fantastic. People will wonder, they will sit there and go, you must have spent hours cutting up all that lettuce and cabbage. But it just takes a second on the Platinum processor. So we put that right through, and then we're going to put your hand right inside. You'll never cut yourself. And when you want to take the cone off, you just grab the handle, you just go backwards and it comes right off. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put on the number 3 cone. And we're gonna show you this. This one makes like a nice French fry cut or a really big cut for your onions and your carrots for a stir fry. And you're gonna see how nice and big these are out of here. Big chunks of carrots in here. You can do zucchini, so really nice big chunks there. We're gonna do another one in here, just like so. And look at that, it's so safe, it's so nice and easy. Put your hand inside, you'll never cut yourself in again. Just go backwards to take that off. And we're gonna show you one of the best ones. I'm gonna use 2 cones again. I'm gonna use the number 2 cone. This one is really nice for dicing. And we have an onion here, we've cut it in half, and we're gonna put it right on here just like so. And we're gonna push down and watch this for dicing. Oh, if this machine only diced onions, it would be worth it, if that's the only thing it did. But we're gonna put that in there, and look at that. It just dices them up so nicely. But if you want something a little more fancy for a stir fry or anything, we're gonna put on the number 4 cone, or I'll put on the number 5 cone here. This is the number 5 cone. This one is gonna give it, it's gonna slice it, it's also gonna give it like a ripple cut. So we're gonna put the onion right on here, and it's gonna slice it, and it's gonna make it like a nice little ripple cut for your onions, and that's wonderful for stir fries. So we put that right in here, and I'm gonna show you now. What we'll do is we have our rice sticks. Now normally you gotta soak these in water, and you gotta let them sit, but with Platinum, we don't have to, okay? So we're gonna put our chicken is nice and browning up in here, and we're just gonna go ahead and put our rice sticks right on top. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you'd think, oh my gosh, it's all gonna burn, but it won't with Platinum. So we're gonna take our rice sticks, and we spread them across, just like so. So they're all nice and spread out. And then what we do, we're gonna put all of our vegetables that we just sliced up, we're gonna lay these all up on top. The cabbage, the carrots, the onions, all right in here, just like that from our lid. And we got some fresh broccoli, and we also have some sugar snap peas that we're gonna throw in here. Just like this, we're gonna put this all on top. Broccoli, you can use, now, do you have to use fresh? No, you could use a bag of frozen mixed vegetables and throw those in if you're in a real rush. But this is the type of recipe that we have all fresh ingredients, but like I said, you can use frozen if you'd like. And now we just have some chicken broth, and we're gonna go ahead and put the chicken broth in. We're gonna add about 3/4 of this container, this size container. We're just gonna pour that all over. Oh man, this is what's gonna cook those noodles. Now if you want, and you don't wanna add any chicken, you can actually put in tofu and you use vegetable broth, okay? Tofu and you use vegetable broth. But we're gonna go ahead and put 3/4 of this all in. And then to add a little bit of color, what we're gonna do is we are gonna add some soy sauce, and it gives the noodles just a really nice color. Don't wanna use too much, but we're gonna go ahead and just put some soy sauce in here again, like I said, maybe just a 1/3 of the bottle, because this is a big recipe. And we're gonna put all this in. And again, it just gives those vegetables or those the rice sticks a really nice color. That's maybe about 1/3 of the bottle. But again, this will feed a whole family. And then what we do, we're gonna grab our bowl that really is our lid, and we're gonna put that right up on top. Now what do? We're gonna keep it on the medium heat, and what do we wait for? We wait for our temp alert to now go between 40 and 60. So upwards pretty close to 60, and that's gonna tell us what? That tells us when to turn it down to low. So the lid on, it's still on its medium heat. Once it reaches 60, we're gonna turn it down to low for about 5 minutes, and this is all ready to eat, our Asian noodle stir fry. So we'll show you the end result in just a minute. All right, welcome back. We are ready to show you the end result of our Asian noodle stir fry here in our beautiful Platinum Jumbo skillet. So this has been on low for around 10 minutes. And we're gonna take our lid off, look at that, and we're gonna put it right in here. So we're gonna put it in our cradle holder, and if you can see, look at this, all these beautiful rice sticks, the noodles, the broccoli, everything that is in here is completely ready to go. This is just perfect, and we're gonna mix it up. Our chicken is on the bottom, and we'll mix all the chicken through, and we are ready to enjoy this beautiful Asian noodle stir fry. We'll see you again.